Muy buenas gente, bienvenido a mi canal, a otro episodio más de Baldur's Gate 3. Bien, estamos encarcelados. Hay que salir de aquí, obviamente. Lo que no sé es por qué no estamos todos juntos. Vale, tumbarse. Abre la cerradura.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Never a dull moment.
Vamos a ver. No sé si valdrá de algo esto.
I'd better do the talking.
God has no interest in speaking to a criminal.
Vale, vamos a seguir buscando entonces.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
No hay alcance. Hay que ver alguna salida, tío. Tiene que haber alguna salida aquí. La verdadera vida de la excelencia ahora. Manuscrita por Van Farrow. El contenido final. Everything, un huérfano de callejeros. 6 años en la banda de la salida de la escuela, la misma cara. Un plan de lo más ingenioso. Llamado Su Excelencia ahora. Nota. Añadir una opción sobre la Guardia de Acero. Con los datos de la entrevista con el gordiano que escapó de la fundición. Algo sobre que los guardias no son más poderosos defensores de guardas, pero también su mayor punto débil, ya que se controlan desde un solo nexo central. Importante. La botella de la huesca. Zumbar, vamos a intentar abrir. Nada. A ver, hay que buscar un rescoldo. Puedo hacer de todo. No tengo para abrir. Abrir.
The guard prepares to attack. Fugitives are to be killed on sight.
Find a route.
Hostia, ¿dónde están mis armas, chaval? Quiero mis armas. Aquí están mis armas. Pero antes hay que derrotar a este.
Come on, can't stay idle. These boots have seen everything.
Mirad, ahí viene toda una jauría, ¿eh? Abrir puertas, sí, abrir cerraduras no sé si valdrá.
Can't afford to let up. Onward.
Shall we dance? Yes, here.
Ahí va. Corriendito. Es mi turno.
Where do I go from here?
A ver, es que me necesitan. Las cosas como son.
Ready. Onward.
Bien. Estoy desequilibrado. Doble crítico. Y le da vida al tío por encima.
Blood comes easy these days.
No valió de nada. Quedó ahí arriba, no entiendo nada. No sé qué hacer con este, macho. Vamos bien. Me da un puto crítico. Un puto crítico me ha mandado. Me toca cardiac.
Let's end this.
Nada.
Survival is all that matters.
Shall we cut and run?
A ver, esto no puedo. No puedo mandibulear. Y fallo. El caso es que no tenemos nada. ¿A quién me toca a mí? Bueno, tenía que intentarlo, macho. Joder. Vamos a volver a empezar, ¿eh? Esto no me está gustando nada. Uno menos.
Take two.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. With haste.
Vale.
Fast. I need healing.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Crítico. Buah.
Never a dull moment.
El cono ya no lo puedo usar. El rayo aún sí. Espera que no venga por mí ese de ahí. Bueno. Hasta luego, Lucas. Hasta luego, Lucas, porque yo no puedo hacer nada. Chicos, vamos ahora a empezar. Cargar partida. Vamos a cargarla aquí. Puesto que nos han llevado a la cárcel y yo no quiero, yo quiero hablar con el cabronachi ese que nos han llevado a la cárcel. Y aparte que así está chungo, perdemos todas nuestras armas, tío. Yo no quiero perder mis armas. Qué mal,
If
qué
you
mal,
don't
qué
have
mal.
anything to donate, you can get going.
Sí. Bien.
I'm gonna let you through.
Vale. No pasa nada, chaval. Estamos aquí. ¿Os acordáis del granero, verdad? No me acuerdo, estaba aquí arriba o abajo. Un sitio estaba abajo.
Is everything all right, man of Nestor? No, there's been a report.
A ver, ¿dónde carajo están?
Fall in and do your job. How much farther can I go?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right
Wow.
into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Bueno, perfecto. Es que no quería hablar contigo, la verdad. Vale, al parar aquí, algo que hemos aprendido ahora es a desarmar. ...14 a 17 mínimo.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so snug.
Vale, en este caso no nos han matado. O sea, no nos han quitado cosas. Mejor dicho.
Can't give up now.
Cofre de viaje. Petate.
Christine is pretty fun. She'll help.
Todo eso nos viene bien.
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
Not everyone subscribed.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Muy bien.
I thought this assignment was
Nos vamos, chicos. En cuanto encuentro la salida, claro está. Mira, esta es la parte de atrás. Vamos bien.
No, we pay taxes
Vale. Vamos a ver el camino, chicos. Tenemos que vender. Vamos a ir hasta aquí.
Trolls. We're dealing with a maniac here.
O hacia abajo, no sé. Podemos intentar ir por aquí. Vamos a la izquierda. A ver.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Wow.
Something's on my mind. I know, little one.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of the cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Bien, vámonos a la ciudad. Vale, estamos aquí, chicos. Vamos a ir hasta ahí, ¿vale? Hay que seguir el camino, nada más. ¿Para allá dónde estábamos? Quizá nos quedan cosas atrás, puede ser.
One of our red-capped cleaners alerted me. Well, he threw a rock at me and said, refugees traveling along. Or any stupid enough to
Perfecto.
Dancing axe.
I have secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen Elixir.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Vale.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigs.
Aquí es donde compramos, ¿os acordáis? Este es el templo que estamos investigando. ¿Qué pasa? No sé si ya lo hemos hecho. Así que vamos hasta aquí. Claro, ahora no sé si tengo la daga, macho.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Vale. Tengo que hablar con los animales.
At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Eliminate. Afiladora, sí, la tengo. Vale.
Mate'll make.
How goes the search? That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Vale. Aquí que yo sepa no está. No está, ¿no? No. Este andará, yo qué sé, por algún burdel o algún lado de esos. Vamos allá.
We loved Father Logan as you did.
Esto era... Vale, lo de las palomas. No sé si lo terminé. Vamos a hablar con él. Es que claro, ahora tengo las dudas.
Normal service resumed.
Sí. Ya había hablado con él.
Outsiders.
Our readers will be outraged.
Sir, you need to stay clear.
Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Boulder's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumors. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible.
Yeah.
I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath.
I need you to step back.
There must be something. Page material.
I said step Heartless bastards. If they just listen.
That'll make
Vale. Y vamos aquí, chicos. Vamos a grabar aquí otra vez. Pues lo dejamos aquí grabando.
By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Vale, vamos a guardar partida. Y así ya nos quitamos que estuvimos en la cárcel.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
State your business.
Bueno, vamos a decir de esto.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever alert. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge. And the Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poison.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Vale. Vamos a cargar otra vez. A ver.
Halt! By orders of Lord Good, or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Your name?
Well met.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection. Resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people.
State your business.
Vamos con esta. Por los pelos.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are your party's prior. It has heard the howls of slaughter. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimfall. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute.
Bueno, vamos a pelear, a ver. Vaya hostias que mete este,
Our readers will be outraged.
No.
Front-page material. That would make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. This is front-page material. That would make a great headline.
Estoy atrapado.
Great headline. Outraged.
Another fight. Let's go.
This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Outraged.
Te ha quedado claro, ¿no?
Great headline.
Están como locos, ¿eh?
I need to hold on.
Fascinating.
Que le han matado así de golpe.
Outraged. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged.
No puedo.
This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Outraged.
Bien.
Can't even catch my breath.
Tenía botella de invisibilidad, pero me parece que la tiene otro. Algo que me joderá mucho, puesto que me hacía mucha falta. Ahora sería una buena... Sigo sin saber qué es un don adicional, pero sigo sin saber qué carajo es. O sea, no hay más. Sé el aspecto que tiene, ¿eh? De 8 a 20. De 30 a 60. Bueno, al menos otra cosa no puedo hacer, así que... Bien. La armadura va con esto. Carajo, no veo. Bueno, un pedazo crítico que lo flipas. 20. 28. Vale. Tengo uno más. Pesadita, macho. Miras abiertas. Este lo tiene todo. Estamos a 2 de vida. ¿Te ha quedado claro? Tengo este con 25 y este con 38. Este con 25 y este con 38. ¿Qué hacer? ¿Qué hacer? Qué difícil, decía. Joder. Hasta luego, Lucas. Muerto está.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Material.
No time to dally.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think. A long way to go still.
Vale.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating. Our readers will...
Tempers are rising.
This is front page material. That'll make a great headline. Fascinating.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find.
Toca huevos.
Let's see what I can glean.
Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? Uh-huh. I see you don't trust journalists. Can't say I blame you. I'm not here to catch you out. I'm covering the closure of the gates for the Boulder's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay. Whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refuge... I've heard, of course.
Vale, esto ya lo habíamos visto.
Oh, I'll try...
Vale, ¿y ahora puedo ya robarlo? No.
Our readers will be outraged.
Para ti, pues. Bueno.
Things have stayed interesting.
Nice little nap. This is front page material. That'll make a great headline.
It's got private rooms and all-round pleasant
Vale, estamos en la ciudad, chavales. Y ya tenemos punto descubierto. Qué bueno. Vale, estamos aquí. Mira, aquí es donde comprar. Vale, lo primero que vamos a hacer es un descanso. Que nos hace falta.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Please don't.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Vale. Vale, chicos. Hasta aquí hemos llegado con Astarion. Vamos a cambiar a Astarion ahora por Liesel. Aunque Astarion es muy bueno a la hora de... No sé si cambiarla por Liesel o cambiar a Carjas. Es que cuidado. Astarion tiene muy buenas cosillas. Vale, vamos a descansar. Eso es lo más importante ahora. Como siempre no me entero dónde se descansa uno. Creo que es aquí adentro. Final del día. Ahí está el espejo. Cuentas con suficientes en esto. Sí. Estemos vestidos, sí. Vale. A ver, ¿quién quiere hablar conmigo? Claro, Jack no, ella no, ella no. Él no. Este tampoco. Hostia. ¿Alguien quiere hablar conmigo? Vamos a hablar con él. Hay que recuperar todo.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now. I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Once the power of the Shadow Curse was broken, the connection was undeniable. We both felt it. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more. You have bonded with Shadowheart, body and soul. Her scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with her consent. And perhaps someday, her participation.
Hola.
Some treat their relationships like a walled garden. Tidy, tamed, cut off from the world. That is their right, but it is not for me. I do as nature does, and let my heart run wild. Desire flourishes wherever it finds purchase.
¿Qué quiere hacer un trío? Vamos. Vamos a grabar aquí. Es importante esta grabación, chicos. Puesto que... A ver, quiero saber qué me dice Corazón Sombrío.
Take your time. I'll be waiting.
No me espero nada. Ahí está.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her. You're talking about Halsin, aren't you? I don't blame you. It'd take a cold heart and cobwebbed loins to ignore him. But what exactly did you have in mind? Bold of you to ask. Some might take the suggestion very badly. Luckily for you, I don't count among their number. If you have a chance to climb Mount Hausen, well, I'd be cruel to deny you. I'll be waiting to hear the details afterwards.
Oh.
I'm glad that understanding's been noticed. Hasn't always been the case with others, trust me. Was there anything else? Besides your increasingly complex love life? Very serious of you. But go ahead. I suppose you've earned it.
Muy bien. ¿Dónde está ahora el otro? Ya que me pierdo con tanta peña. Bueno.
When I first met you, saving yourself from ceremorphosis was your greatest wish. And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your but honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded. What would you like to know? Anytime. I have. He speaks to me during my... He is well. Perhaps one day,
Bien.
you and I can both return.
Vale, ahora tengo un trío, tócate las narices. Eso sí, aquí no se echan casquetes, aquí simplemente se comenta. Ya podemos dormir, venga. Vamos a dormir, que necesitamos los poderes y toda la vida posible. Tengo nivel 17, yo necesitaría que estuviera más, ¿eh? Que me tengo hostias como panes, chicos. ¿Pasa algo? No. Vale, abandonamos el campamento.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
I'm ready.
Vale. Vamos a coger esta arma que tenemos, 4-6. Teníamos otro, ¿no?
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron Confuses me for a member of staff.
4-13.
Probably break his nose.
Irónica. Cada vez que logras un crítico con esta arma, tanto el objetivo como el atacante tienen que superar una actividad de salvación de sabiduría o bien verse afectados por ataque de risa. Esa no me... Destrucción de fe.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
+3, +2. Escudo de metal. Pues yo juraría que... Cantamiento de arma +2. Sexta. Vale, vamos a coger a este ahora. Versátil. Lanza versátil. Pero entonces, ¿puedo ponerme un escudo? Sí. Es que así va... Mira, ya tengo clase 20. Parece una chorrada, pero... Este ya lo tenemos, clase 3. Sí. Vale, así. Aún no estoy convencido, chicos, perdonadme. Esta es la lanza de la noche. Esto no es lo que yo quería ponerme. ¿Vale? 6-9. 6-9. 6-11. Ahora sí, esto sí. Tengo unas armas, pero buah, bestiales. Una puede paralizar, la otra puede tal. Me gusta. Vale, chicos, estamos aquí, ¿vale? Vale, cartel de caricias de Sare. Bien. Cartel de pensión de mala muerte de Fraigos. Si no me equivoco, tenemos la llave de aquí, ¿vale? Pero antes de entrar aquí... Nada, aquí nada, no se va a ver nada. Ahí está el castillo. Quería ir al castillo, a ver si puedo hablar con este tirano, pero claro.
Without altering stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Bueno, ¿y qué quieres que haga? Vale. Pues lo dicho, vamos a entrar primero.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Vamos a entrar primero aquí.
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Yeah, you haven't even ain't got inside yet.
I'm not going inside.
You have
Nightclub.
gold. We have everything. A weary traveler. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burn.
¿Sabes qué me
A
place?
sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Un látigo de cuero, una enana robusta, un látigo de cuero. Ella da, tú recibes. Has dado en el clavo, suena maravilla. No es que sea la primera opción, pero no diría que no. Me temo que esta semana no podemos hablar de esto. Vamos a grabar. Uf, menos mal. Vamos a grabar. Guardado rápido. Vale, vamos a poner la 2.
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian.
Hoy no ha
She's
venido.
here today. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Vamos a hablar de la misma.
Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn
Vale, y aquí
every
la
last
misión.
stone
¿Necesitas
sheep
ayuda?
hiding behind.
Deja que busque por ti.
To service is my calling, not to... but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near.
O sea, que triunfaba.
Lights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here.
Vale.
You have the key to my heart.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel.
O sea, que nos venía persiguiendo la hija de su madre.
Is my name? I'm
Corilla.
Raphael's
La
assistant.
ayudante. La asistente.
Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Vale, ya tenemos llaves.
You have the key to my heart in that.
Mira quién tenemos aquí.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Vale. Bastante difícil. Conseguido.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. But there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device. I collect packages from Phaloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to. Because I have to.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the firework. Go there. Tell them Uncle Phaloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke there. I told you what you wanted to know.
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
La súplica también es una oferta, un pase que te asegura entrar en la baja ciudad. Muy bien. Me voy a llevar todo también. Ahora. Más dinero para la saca. Pase para la coronación. Trapos sucios, sitio de peluche. Inspiración obtenida.
You can stare as much as you like.
Va a ver.
I hate the new boys. I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
¿Quiénes están aquí? Nadie. La despelotadora. Vale, vámonos de aquí, chicos. Vamos para arriba. Hombre, mira quién tenemos aquí.
Another case closed. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting?
Mira que bebe, ¿eh?
I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If my assistant, she's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague. I want something
Qué pesadito, ¿eh?
hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove. That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
Hay que encontrar las nanas rojas. Vale. Botella de poción vacía. Estario. Botella. Aquí hay que investigarlo todo. Se han cometido enredos, gira en torno al mayordomo. Vale, simplemente es un libro. El guerrero del amor. Esta colección de relatos, nada. Puerta dimensional. Toalla de lino. Garrafa de vino. Ropa de cama. Bola de cristal. Tumbarse. Diario de Fion. He visto cómo lo miran y cómo me miran. Vale, hay alguien más por ahí. Ahora leeremos, pero hay alguien más por ahí. Collar de perro. Espejo, incienso, gargantilla de tira de cuero. Vacío pone. Bueno, hemos dado el primer paso.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't. Everyone at Shire's caress is a professional.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
Ruta de ninfas. Espada larga. Qué bonita, qué fea, Dios mío. Esta bonita, la otra fea como un arao. Y un sonríe.
Am I beautiful?
No, eres fea como un arao.
You are the... Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you?
Wait, I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
La absoluta me ha
The
mostrado.
Absolute has shown me.
Hostia. Devorador de mentes. Se va a convertir en azotamentes.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
¿Pero por qué? ¿Porque me vio?
Spill some blood.
Bien. Anillo rubí. Bueno.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talent, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty.
Hostia.
It floats like a butterfly. Its blood
Te tienes
shimmers like
ninfómana
silver.
perdida, ¿eh?
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes. And
Se viene, gente, se viene.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are...
Hasta Carcel tiene los ojos
You
cerrados.
have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Venerado, satisfecho, poderoso, rico. Poderoso.
You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy.
Oh, wow.
For one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes.
Ahora estaré extasiado.
And you'll remember me.
Algo me puso, ¿veis? Éxtasis.
I've got a long road ahead.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting real.
Bueno, ahora pues algo. No sé cómo se puede mirar, pero vamos a algo, vale. De todas maneras, esta no era la habitación.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Vale. Vale. Hay otra habitación aquí. Vale, tenemos al boss y a ver, espera. Espera un momento. ¿A quién dejamos ahora mismo?
Something's on my mind.
So, it took a little time, but though it's not over yet. Masters, oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought I get it sounds awful.
Ya, luego te rescato, pero ahora necesito rehacerla. Vale. Vamos a hablar con ella. La metemos en el grupito.
I'm listening. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. It is done.
Vale, está con nosotros. Vamos afuera y ahora vamos a hablar.
You must want for something, need something.
Everyone does. But what I need just physical.
You must hear me.
Hostia, está tocado, Hasta tiene la oreja rota.
Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now.
Madre mía, cómo tiene la oreja,
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite?
Ya me imaginaba
But
yo.
no, I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
El prisma astral, Orfeo.
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Vamos a ver. ¿Te fías del emperador? No. ¿Te fías del diablo? Tampoco. Es muy tentador lo que está diciendo este hombre. O sea, con el emperador no me puedo ayudar, pero y al final me convertiría en ilícito como él. Y de ganar, me imagino que el emperador gobernaría conmigo. De esta manera, el que gobierna sería Orfeo. Pero odia todos los ilícitos. Con lo cual hay una posibilidad de que nos mate. Pero si nos curase, sería la leche. La 3.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Vale, dámelo.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
¿Qué es lo que esperas sacar de todo esto?
You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carcel created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carcel was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carces's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme.
O sea, quiere ser el rey del infierno.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
La idea de verte gobernar los 9 reinos no me llena de gozo. Creo que serías un archidiablo supremo. ¿Qué te hace pensar que tendrías éxito usar la corona allá donde Casus no pudo? ¿Por qué no hiciste con la corona por aquel entonces?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carcel to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Bueno, voy a grabar aquí, chicos. Guardar. Y vamos a aceptar el trato.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
No le agrada tu decisión, Rafael, le agrada tu decisión.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort, or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Muy bien. Y ahora discutir con estas dos.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful house of hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Muy bien.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Vale, chicos. Estoy pesado y no sé por qué.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Bueno, imposible. Casi. Nada. Digo yo que nada.
You play the fool, and you play it poorly. You know something. You're trying to deceive me. But why? Someone must have intervened. Someone you don't want me to know about.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. And succeeding.
Raphael. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I see.
Again, the Emperor pries at the boundaries of your sleeps. Invasive. Curious.
That is a fair request.
You feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
Bueno, de momento safé. De momento. Vamos a ver qué es lo que tengo aquí a mayores, chicos. Estoy petadísimo. Estoy muy petado, ¿eh? Tengo un renacuajo astral que de momento me lo voy a poner. Vale. A Carla, vamos a dárselo todo.
What am I to do? I'll grab that. Worth a try.
Está bien.
Might find something useful.
¿Para qué lo voy a abrir? A ver, explicarme para qué. Si me decís que tiene algo, pero no tiene nada. Por un sitio donde sentarse, no. Bien. Ya está todo, ¿no?
No one's stopped me yet.
Vale, chicos. Vamos a hablar con el tipo. Con Bosch. Hostia. Placeres de Underdark. Qué fuerte. Placeres de Underdark. Esta es la cama. Bueno, no está mal, oye. No está mal. Vámonos.
Follow me to the tap room. We will speak there.
Ven, te acompaño. Cadenas, látigo.
Isn't right.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it. A toast to Raphael's latest client, the savior of the city. The boss is always right. even though he's so very wrong. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. Contracts and interests in many places and on many planes. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
De 9 a 17. 22.
Yeah, a diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wiped that smug little grin off his face. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Don't take it off later. I'll wait.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Vamos a ver, se supone que está aquí. Palabra clave se supone, porque yo ya no tengo ni idea. Espera, voy a ir arriba, a ver si me lo he dejado arriba sin querer. No. Ya volveré a por ti, Caracartón. Chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí por hoy, ¿vale? Y vamos a seguir.
We can dance if you want to.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
Vale.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. Like other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Bueno, para reírse. Siempre me gusta hablar con los animales siempre que puedo. Tengo 6, así que... Oye, que a lo mejor sabe algo.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Estaba intentando dormir.
Sometimes a lady has to make her presence known. Delicately, of course. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference. And I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Vale, chicos, lo dejamos aquí, ¿vale? Hasta la próxima.